Welcome to ERC Tipsnology. In this video, we will be learning how to do calculations on parallel circuit. So let's first draw a circuit with two resistors in parallel. We have here 100 volts for our voltage source and 1 kilo ohms resistor in R1 and 800 ohms resistor. Now we will find the following electrical quantities. The first one will be the total resistance, and then we will do the total current. We will also determine or find the voltage across R1 and R2, including the current through the R1 and R2. We will also calculate the total conductance and the conductance on R1, R2, the total power and the power dissipated by R1 and R2. The first thing we will do is we will write all of the given values, and we have three values given. We have the Vs 100 volts, R1 and R2 1 kilo ohms and 800 ohms respectively. Next, we will write the required value. So just to write it, the total resistance is RT. We will find the total current IT, the V1 and V2 or the voltage drops on R1, R2. We will find I1 and I2. We will find GT, the total conductance, and G1, G2 for the conductances on the resistors, PT, total power, and the power dissipated by R1, R2, which is P1 and P2. Now, let's first calculate the R total. It will be using the formula 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. And after substituting the values of the two resistors, we got an amount of 444.4444 ohms. But there's a shorter way to calculate the total R or RT in series. If it is in parallel, if it is two resistors in parallel, then we can use this formula, R1, R2 over R1 plus R2. And we will be getting the same answer. As you see here, we multiply the two resistors and add them at the bottom. So we got the same answer of 444.4444 ohms. And then we calculate the total current by Ohm's law, Vs over RT. And take note, we divide volt by ohm, we got ampere. But you can change your answer to milliamperes also. So we got 0.225. So now we calculated already two values there. Now we will calculate the voltage drops V1 and V2. And as you can see here, the parallel circuit, the voltage 1 and the voltage 2 will be equal to the voltage source. So it's so easy to calculate or to show the V1 and V2. For current, we can use still the Ohm's law. I1 equals V1 over R1. So we know the V1, we know the R1, so we just divide them, V2 over R2 also, and we got the answer of 0.1 amperes and 0.125 amperes. You can also change it to milliamperes, like 100 milliamperes and 125 milliamperes. Now for the fifth one, we calculate the total conductance, which is the reciprocal of of RT, so 1 over RT, and we got 1 over 444.444, so we got 0.00225 mho. That's the unit of the conductance. And for G1 and G2, we get the reciprocal of R1 and R2. We got the answer 0.001 mho and 0.00125 mho. And then for the power total, we can use V multiplied by I. So we get the Vs multiplied to the I total, and that will give us 22.5 watts. By the way, W or watt or watts in plural is the unit of power. And finally, for P1 and P2, we will do the same formula, V multiplied to I, and we got 100 volts multiplied to 0.1 and 100 volts multiplied to 0.0125. We will get 10 watts, and we will also get 12.5 watts for the P1 and P2. And there you go. We have accomplished calculating all of the required electrical quantities starting from the total resistance. So we can also write it again. So the first one is the R total. We got 444.44 ohms, we get the current total of 0.225 amperes. We have V1 and V2 equal to 100 volts. We have I1 equal to 0.1 ampere and 0.125 amperes. And we get the answers for the GT, G1, and G2 together with the PT, P1, and P2. So that's it. I hope you subscribe and like this video, and have a nice day, everyone. Thank you so much.